Welcome to your reading, Taurus. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit, Infinite Gratitude. I wanted to do Taurus because you guys are an Earth sign, and I love the grounded feeling I get when I do Earth signs, and I just feel like it's perfect timing for a grounding session. So your reading kind of serves as a grounding session for me, as well as just channeling messages as usual. So we're just going to shuffle these cards while I'm shuffling the cards, and then we're going to get into your reading, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. And anyone who resonates is welcome to be edified in some form or fashion, however it serves you. So let's get into it. Any and all messages, Spirit. Acceptance. Hold on. Accepting a situation for what it is. There's some sort of imbalance. You're not happy with something, or there's something that's just thrown you off. Something doesn't make sense. You're having a hard time rationalizing a situation, but Spirit is asking you to accept things the way that they are right now. The flaws, the imperfections, the imbalance, the unknown. Accept everything the way that it is right now in the present moment. It is your justice right now. If you can accept things, the past, the present, accept everything. If you can accept now, that is your justice. I don't know how it works, but this is what I'm picking up on. This is what I'm getting. You will find vindication, or you will feel peace within yourself if you can accept the way things are. Accept yourself the way that you are. Accept the past for what it is. Accept now for what it is. Accept all the flaws, imperfections, all the pieces that are missing, everything. That is your justice. I think demonic presence is able to access you when you are not in acceptance, when you are trying to force things to be a certain way, when you're trying to resist the way that things are, when you're moving against the current. That is when you become vulnerable to demonic presences in your life, in whatever forms those demonic presences come in. When you're resisting, and when I say, let's back it up real quick, because I just used the word vulnerable, and I want to make sure that I'm clear that vulnerability is a strength. Don't get me wrong when I say that being vulnerable to demonic attack, spiritual attack, just a demonic presence, is not a good thing. Spirit wants you to do your part. Spirit is protecting you. You're divinely protected. You can move comfortably in any space that you're guided to walk into, any room that you're guided to walk into. You are free to be comfortable and feel safe and secure in those spaces that you're guided and led into by the divine. But if you're not doing your part, there's only so much that Spirit is willing to do. If you are moving against the current, if you're going places that Spirit has not led you to, or if you are resisting the instructions that the divine is downloading into you, then you're kind of on your own. And I don't like saying that, but there's only so much Spirit can do if you use your free will and go against the plan that God has set out for you, the plan Spirit has ordained for you. If you are in resistance to that, there's a lesson for you. You're going to walk right into a lesson. Okay? That's as far as I can articulate that. So, what I'm getting here is you not accepting the way things are is like you resisting Spirit's plan and you resisting the instructions that are given to you, putting you in a vulnerable position, an unnecessary vulnerable position. This is unnecessary, is what I'm getting here. You can be vulnerable in safe places, places that Spirit has arranged. Because I see Spirit leading you. I see Spirit here with a Justice card in upright position. You are divinely protected. You are guided by Spirit. Spirit tells you where to go, who to talk to, what to invest your time and energy into, what careers to pursue. Spirit is leading your experience here. And if you reject God's plan for you, you're walking right into a lesson and you're becoming unnecessarily vulnerable to demonic presences in your life and low vibrational experiences. You have free will. You have to also practice gratitude because I feel like when it comes to accepting things, that can be a tall order. But when it comes to acceptance, gratitude is key. I need to pause this video real quick. You are divinely led, guided, assigned, ordained, and Spirit wants me to emphasize like on period. I'm a Gen Z, y'all, okay? Even though like I have a lot of millennial things about me, but I'm a Gen Z. Like on the line. Like I'm barely a Gen Z, but I'm a Gen Z. It's wild to me. Like I can't believe it. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna say on period, and I'm gonna have some Gen Z things to me. But I also have a lot of wisdom to offer. So don't overlook that. Hold on, the card just fell. Getting a little chaotic. You have free will. Acceptance and gratitude go hand in hand. You're divinely led, guided, assigned, and ordained on period, Spirit said. On period. Spirit is like being very authoritative with you right now, Taurus. And this is just the energy that I'm picking up on. Spirit is really taking on a parental figure, a parental role right now in this reading. And it's like, I'm just a messenger. You are divinely led, guided, assigned, ordained on period. Pretty much do what I tell you. Do what I tell you. Go where I tell you to go. My inner child wants to cry. A reminder to breathe. If this is triggering, because I feel my inner child is like triggered, like a part of me is triggered in this reading. So a reminder to breathe if you're feeling triggered whatsoever. But for some reason, Spirit is being kind of assertive with you, Taurus. Spirit is being kind of very parental and authoritative with you, telling you you are assigned. You've been assigned something. You've been instructed, ordained, led, guided. You are assigned a mission. You've been assigned. You've been chosen, selected, initiated. I mean, where's the thesaurus? You know, like you've catch my drift. So Spirit is being very authoritative with you, being very assertive with you, and telling you like this is your mission, this is your plan. I don't know how you're gonna take that. I know for me, like I felt like crying a little bit inside of myself, because there might be some resistance here. You might be resisting the way things are, or the way things have panned out, or the way things are turning out to be. You might be just not accepting the things that are happening right now in the present moment. You might be trying to force something to go your way or go a certain way. You might be just flowing or swimming up against the current. And you're gonna know that this applies to you, because this might not even resonate with you at all, Taurus. Or I might be missing the mark completely. But if this does resonate with you, you're going to know, because there's going to be something in your life that isn't moving, isn't budging, isn't growing. And it's going to be you forcing it, doing a lot, exerting yourself, and getting no results. And then you being in denial that it's not meant to be, or that it's not meant to happen. You being in denial of that and continuing to like try to force something to be a certain way, and it's not happening, it's not bulging, there's a blockage, and it's seemingly impossible for you to get something accomplished, or for you to go down a certain path. Spirit is not leading you down that path, is what I'm getting here. Spirit says you are led, ordained, guided, assigned, on period, by the divine. Accept that. Accept that mission, that plan for you. And now this sounds so like, I'm not gonna like, from me being from the outside looking in, this feels very religious. And I'm not religious. I'm far from religious. But what type of frequency and energy this is giving, kind of, this is coming with the strictness, it's coming with the parental authoritative strictness. And I don't know if you need that kind of energy, if you respond well to that, and that's why it's coming off this way. I don't know why this reading is coming off so strict and so assertive, but it's coming that way, and I'm gonna have to channel it the way it's coming off. Hopefully it resonates and it serves you. But I personally didn't like how my inner child was kind of like tearing up. But I mean, sometimes with that parental energy, it serves us even if it's uncomfortable. So I felt myself being triggered. So I know you might be triggered. Don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me, because it's not me. I feel the same way that you feel, honestly, right now. Like, I feel like low key, like tearing up. Like, don't talk to me like that. Why are you being so. That's how I feel. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what I do? No. You know what's going on. You know what's going on in your life, and you know if you are feeling frustrated because there's a lack of gratitude. I'm not going to make excuses for you, Taurus. There's like a lack of gratitude here. Spirit wants you to accept things the way that they are, and it takes gratitude in order to do that. You can and acceptance is peaceful. Acceptance, there's a certain frequency and vibration that comes along with acceptance, and it's very peaceful. I mean, with this justice card and upright, I feel like you deserve to feel this way. That's why spirit is leading. This isn't a punishment. This isn't I'm not chastising you, and I'm not punishing you, and I'm not putting you down, and I'm not belittling you, and I'm not trying to make you feel small and powerless or anything like that. I'm just letting you know that spirit wants the best for you. Spirit has a plan for you. Spirit knows how to fulfill you. And spirit wants you to be at peace. Spirit wants you to see the brighter side of your experience. Spirit wants you to recognize. Spirit wants your attention. Spirit wants you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants your attention. It's like spirit wants you to recognize its presence in your life. Woo! Spirit wants you to see its presence in your life. You might be like, why isn't this working out? Why can't I have these type of things? Or why do I feel like this? Or why is this person doing better than me in this facet of life? Or why aren't I doing things well? You might be just dwelling on low vibrational thoughts and not recognizing Spirit's presence in your life. Spirit has a presence in your life. Spirit is leading, like Spirit said, you are led, guided, assigned, and ordained by the divine on period. That's something to be grateful for. I mean, that is something to be infinitely grateful for. That you're not just out here with no guidance, with no support, with no foundation. You have something very priceless and you're not recognizing it. Or you might be distracted. You might, excuse me, I have a 2-year-old over there. You might not be recognizing Spirit's presence in your life. You might be distracted with a demonic presence. There might be a demonic presence that's distracting you. Like trying to convince you to be envious. Like there's like a demonic presence that wants to convince you that you should be envious of it, or that you should want to be there's a demonic presence that's trying to get your attention, and Spirit is like, I can't even snap very well. I got small hands. But Spirit is like snapping at you like a parent, you know, like Spirit is like, look this way. It's all glittery and gold over there. Yeah, but look this way. Hey. You are led, assigned, ordained, guided by the divine. Your whole life, it seems. Your whole life. There is no reason for you to be longing for what's not on your path, because from this place, it's all an illusion. It's all superficial. You have no idea what consists of what has distracted you or what's been trying to get your attention that isn't the divine. It's like not relevant. I'm not getting any words for it to describe it. It's not relevant. I can't describe it. She's a little gassy, y'all. I'm so sorry. Must be the peanut butter or something. Let me just get back onto your reading. So, Spirit wants you to be grateful for the divinity over your life. You're growing. You're becoming. You're led. You've been led. You have a purpose. You have a mission, and you're growing in it. And the distractions are like taunting you, trying to get your attention, trying to become relevant, and they're not relevant. That's the thing. When I'm trying to describe something that just does not have, when I'm trying to describe something that doesn't have any words, or I can't think of the word and I'm like just glitching, like, what's the word? It's not relevant. Whenever you guys see me, what's the word? It most likely is not relevant. And I'm trying to be so clear and so precise, and so it's not relevant. I do a little too much sometimes, and Spirit wants me to kind of like stay focused as well, because I get distracted in my articulation too. Thank you, Spirit, for the guidance. You are divinely led. There's a divine presence in your life that you should be focused on. You should focus all your time, energy, and effort into this divine presence. The distractions are not even relevant. The distractions like want so desperately to get your attention. It's pathetic. So don't feed into that. Don't give that power, because it's not worth what the divine has to offer you. Is much more valuable, beyond your capacity to understand. Period. On period. Whatever has been distracting you is not what you want. This is not what you want. It's designed to get your attention, lead you astray, mislead you, waste your time. It's designed to capture you. It's basically what the distraction is designed to do. Capture you and hold you and restrain you. That's all that it's designed to do. But the divine is here to liberate and expand you infinitely past your imagination. So what's worth the energy? What's worth the attention? Obviously, the divine. So you know that. And I hope that this reading was able to help you ground yourself. And it's doing the same thing with me and the purpose and the mission. So yeah, that's what I really have for you today, Taurus. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, you guys. Stay tuned. Peace.